Hi there, it's Valerie with the last episode of our Confidence in Practice series. So, as we're wrapping that up, I want to help you understand the secret to keeping your momentum, right? Because confidence isn't a one time moment, it's a loop that you get to stay in if you learn how to do it. Join me and let's talk about it. Hello, beautiful one. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to Business by Design podcast. Your next level starts here. This is the 10-minute reset for women entrepreneurs who know there's another level waiting for them. Hi, I'm Valerie Priester, your host and your mindset and strategy catalyst. Each week, you'll get two essentials: a mindset reset to quiet the self doubt that keeps you circling the same plateau, and a strategic architect move, a practical step you can plug into your business before the episode even ends. Listen, this is what I promise: no fluff, just focused clarity so you can trade busy work for purposeful and powerful momentum. Are you ready? Let's design your victory starting now. So, what do I mean by confidence is like a loop? It is. Here's how I want you to think about it. So, it starts with action, then evidence, then trust, and then more action, right? That's the loop that you want to stay in if you want to stay in confidence. So, when you take action, even if it's small, because remember we talked about micro brave moves, right? When you take action, you create evidence. And then that evidence is what builds trust in yourself, right? And with more trust in yourself, you take more action. It's really just that simple, right? But here's the key: you have to keep the loop going. When you break it, oftentimes we break it with overthinking, the comparison game, or confidence dips, right? So when you break it, you interrupt the growth of your confidence, right? So I want you to remember again: action, evidence, trust, and then more action. So let's talk about how to stay in motion, because that's the most important thing, right? Now, over the, years and years of coaching that I've worked with women, a lot of the things that keep us from staying in motion are the things that life throws our way. Let's be real. Life sometimes be lifing for real, right? But it doesn't mean that we have to break the confidence loop. It doesn't mean that we have to stop doing everything until what we tell ourselves is until things settle down. Well, life really never settled down, right? It's about life happens and gives us different experiences every single day. And so we have to be willing to operate through these experiences and navigate through these experiences, but still be mindful of building our confidence, building our resilience, our resolve to keep moving forward, right? Now, this does not mean that we ignore things that are happening. We don't, but we can navigate through them without putting the pause on or stopping it, because usually it's not a pause, usually it's a complete stop, right? I can't tell you how many women I have coached that have put their dreams down, and before they realize it, it's been 2 years, it's been 3 years, it's been 5 years since they started working on their dream, right? And so we have to learn how to navigate through life and still continue to build our confidence, to build our courage, to keep moving forward. So let's talk about how to stay in motion, right? First, track your wins. Now, one of the things that we are not good at as entrepreneurs is really celebrating our wins and giving time to that celebration. Usually, we'll accomplish one thing, and the next thing you know, we're off to the next thing. We haven't spent any time really celebrating and giving ourselves honor and acknowledgement for what we have accomplished. So you want to track your wins. I don't care how small they are. You want to track the daily wins, the weekly wins, the monthly wins, right? I have a success journal. I suggest you get one, right? And write down what you followed through on. Right? Write down the things that you move through the fear and through the doubt and the second guessing, and you were able to still accomplish them. What this does is it reinforces self trust. And that's where confidence comes from, right? Then you want to make sure that you set a weekly confidence ritual. This one's good. Whether it's mirror work that you're doing, it could be journaling, it could be celebrating your wins, and it could be making a new habit, right? You want to create a confidence ritual, the thing that keeps you moving forward, that keeps you in the confidence loop, right? I love mirror work. I love talking to myself, looking in my own eyes, and reminding myself that I am powerful, I am smart, I am intelligent, I am strong, I am resilient, right? Mirror work is some of the best work that you can do to help boost your confidence, elevate your self trust so that you continue to move forward. The other thing that you can do is create an action calendar, right? Um, plan one aligned action each week. Again, that stretches your courage, right? Put it in your calendar. Put it in there like a meeting, like it's an appointment to you. And when you keep that appointment, you're building self-trust, right? Remember I talked about getting back to my office earlier this month. And here we are now at the end of the month, and I'm very, very pleased and proud of myself for keeping that promise, because that helped to build my confidence in knowing that I can do the things that I set out to do and that I intend to do. That is so very important, right? And when we do this, when we stay in that confidence loop, that is what enables us to take on new opportunities, to look at new ventures, new ways of being and doing, right? I remember, I think it's been now about 11 years ago, and a new opportunity came my way. And at first, I felt like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, right? I don't know if I have enough training or enough skills or gifted enough, whatever. I didn't feel like I was enough, right, to do it. But I managed to stay in the confidence loop. I managed to get into action, take the evidence from that action, which built trust in myself, and then get into more action as I stepped into this opportunity. And here I am 11 years later with this same opportunity. It grew just beyond belief, right? But I had to take the first step. I had to get in the confidence loop. I had to step out on my courage and my faith and know that I was enough and that I can do it, right? And that's what I know about you. You are enough, right? Most of the women that follow me and listen to this podcast, you have a level of success already. You've experienced a level of success. But you're at that place where you know that there's more, you know that you want more, but you're allowing the fear, the doubt, the second guessing, all of those things to hold you back, the perfectionism, the procrastination, all of those things to hold you back. But I know that if you keep moving in this confidence loop, you will increase your self trust. You will increase your confidence, and you will keep moving forward on this journey. So that is my wish and my desire and my prayer for you, is that you keep moving forward, that you trust yourself enough to know that whatever it is that you desire, you can have. Whatever it is that you want to be, you can do, right? I know and believe in you, and I want you to believe in yourself enough to keep moving forward. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this whole series of confidence in practice has been for you. What was your biggest takeaway? What was your ahas? And what did you practice? And how did it help you? Remember, designing your victory is a choice. I want you to start today with one micro brave move. We'll see you next time. Well, my amazing ones, that's your focus shift for today. If it sparked a new thought, follow the show and share it with a friend who's also ready for clarity. For those of you that have been following me, I want you to know I truly appreciate you. For those that are new to me, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you continue to follow. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. Sharing is caring. Want to keep the momentum going? Check the show notes for my newest free resource. You can be sure it's most timely to help you take your next confident step. I'll meet you next Thursday for another dose of mindset and strategy tailored for the business